Hello everyone. So in this video we're going to revise some of the integration related questions. So the first formula that you should keep in mind while solving integration is integral x raised to the power of n dx is x to the power n plus 1 over n plus 1 plus c. You could use plus c or plus k. Now, keeping this in mind, let's try to solve what is integral x to the power 7 dx. Integral x to the power 7 dx. You could just have a look at this formula. That should give you integral x to the power 7 plus 1 over 7 plus 1 plus c a constant. So the final answer should be x to the power 8 over 8 plus c. Now let's see another question. Integral x to the power 20 dx. So this should give you x to the power 20 plus 1 over 20 plus 1 plus c, that is x to the power 21 over 21 plus c. Alright, now let's try to see another problem which involves a constant along with the variable. So integral 5x to the power 9 dx. Now remember, when you have a constant attached to the variable, your formula still remains the same, but in your answer you just have to attach that constant along with it. So if, let's say the question is, the question is integral a x to the power n, everything remains the same except that you need to add this constant. So integral a times x to the power n is a integral x to the power n dx, and you already know what is the answer to integral x to the power n, which is x to the power n plus 1 over n plus 1 plus c. So now that you have a 5 attached to x to the power 9 dx, this should be 5 integral x to the power 9 dx, and now integrate x to the power 9 according to our formula. So that is 5 x to the power 9 plus 1 over 9 plus 1 plus c. So this is 5 x to the power 10 over 10 plus c. You may want to simplify this, so the answer would be x to the power 10 over 2 plus a constant. Now let's try to do another question which involves multiple terms. So integral x square plus 5x dx. Now for such questions, you have to integrate each term separately as if these were separate questions, and you just have to add those up. So to write the steps, I can write it as integral x square dx plus integral 5x dx. Now you could apply the formula here, and that will be x to the power 2 plus 1 over 2 plus 1 plus, maybe I can add an additional step here, separating the constant 5 integral x dx, and the next step we're going to integrate this one. And remember, once you integrate, you need to remove this integration symbol. So this is x cube over 3 plus 5. Integral x is x to the power 1. There is an invisible 1 here. So the answer will be x square over 2 plus c. Now as soon as you integrate, you can put a plus c here as well. And let's see a much more, or another type of question which involves a root. Let's say, what is integral root dx? So in such kind of questions, when you don't see something of the pattern x to the power n dx, because we only know how to integrate when you can bring something to this pattern. But root x dx, it doesn't look like, x to the power n format. So to change this to the x to the power n format, okay, you have to rewrite this as integral x to the power 1 over 2 dx. So now this is of the same format. It looks exactly the same like x to the power n dx, where in this case n is 1 over 2. So let's dive straight into integration. That is x to the power 1 over 2 plus 1 over 1 over 2 plus 1 plus c. This is x to the power 3 over 2 over 3 over 2 plus c. And just to do the, to simplify this further, to give it a better appearance, 2x to the power 3 over 2 over 3 plus c. Now, what happens if you get a question to integrate a constant? Integrating a constant is very simple. You just add the variable x alongside of the constant plus c. So here we are integrating 5 with respect to x, and hence you just have to put x here. If you were integrating integral 5 dy, the answer should be 5y plus c. If it is integral, let's say 7 dz, this will be 7z plus c. As simple as that. Now, let's see, how you integrate a question which involves, multiple, where you have to integrate multiple terms. Let's say integral 1 plus x to the power 7 plus 1 over x square minus root x dx. You may want to pause the video and you can try yourself, and then you can check your answer. So like I said before, this is exactly considering or integrating each of these terms separately. So this is like integral 1 dx plus integral x to the power 7 dx plus integral 1 over x to the power 2 dx minus integral square root of dx, root x dx. Integral 1, it's a constant. Integrating a constant with respect to x, so it's just adding the variable x, okay, plus, this is of the format of x to the power 7, so this is x to the power 7 plus 1 over 7 plus 1 plus, now integral 1 over x squared dx. Let me do it here. Integral 1 over x squared dx. As I said before, if something is not of the format of x to the power n dx, then you need to convert that question so that it looks exactly the format as x to the power n dx. Okay, to start with, this is how you should think. How can you change this 1 over x square so that it looks like something like x to the power n dx. For that, you need to remember the rule of indices. One rule of indices says that 1 over x to the power m is equal to x to the power negative m. So you have several rules of indices, some of which are x to the power m times x to the power n is x to the power m plus n. X to the power m over x to the power n is x to the power m minus n. There is still more. I don't want to discuss that right now, but what we are interested in here is this rule, which says 1 over x to the power m equals x to the power negative m. So 1 over x square can be written as x to the power negative 2. So now integral x to the power, let me choose another color. Integral 1 over x square dx can be written as integral x to the power minus 2 dx. Now our formula says x to the power n, integrating x to the power n is x to the power n plus 1 over n plus 1. So this is x to the power minus 2 plus 1 over minus 2 plus 1. This is integral x to the power minus 1 over minus 1. Sorry, just a correction. You don't have to write the integral. As soon as you apply integration, you don't have to write these integrals simple. So that will be minus x to the power minus 1 plus c, and x to the power minus 1 can be written as 1 over x plus c. According to our rule of indices, x to the power negative m is 1 over x to the power m, right? Or in other words, x to the power m is 1 over x to the power negative m. So you get the answer here as my screen is getting stuck. So the answer for integral 1 over x square dx is minus 1 over x plus c. So this integral 1 over x square dx is minus 1 over x, and minus integral square root of x dx. Integral square root of x dx, we have already found the answer here for integral square root of x dx is 2x to the power 3 over 2 over 3. Okay. That is 2x to the power 3 over 2 over 3, and as a whole I write a plus c at the end. So my final answer is x plus x to the power 8 over 8 minus 1 over x minus 2 over 3 x to the power 3 over 2 plus c. Alright, so I hope the basics of integration is clear. If you have any doubt, just post those doubts in the comments. Thank you.